Alright, so this is going to be the Dayan Lunhui, the fourth one. I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced because I've heard it a lot of different ways. But I got mine in a DIY kit. It's going to be my first DIY, so I'm hoping I'm not going to mess it up. And I almost cut through the box. So, here is the box, if I can get it out. There's the box that normally the assembled one would come in. So, just going to put that aside for now. And then here is a cubicle card and the bag of pieces and the stickers. And that's everything. So, take out the stickers, put those there. Now, take out all the pieces. Right, so here's the screws and the washers in the core. And then put together all the edges. Take the edges and the torpedoes, put the torpedoes and edges. Another edge and fit them together like that. Just push it together like that. Corners. Find 3 corner pieces. Put the one on the right on top like that. Push it in. And find the other one. Make sure they line up right. Push it in. And now I am going to go and do all the corners and edges, so I'll probably fast forward through it. Alright, well, I finished assembling and looping and everything, so now it looks like this. So, yeah, I haven't stickered it yet, but I'm still working in the lube. This was actually one of the main reasons I wanted DIY, just so I could have a cube that was stickerless, so I wouldn't have to worry about messing it up and having to go and solve it, just if I wanted to turn it for fun. So, yeah. So it's kind of, it has like a clicky feeling to it, but it's really smooth. And a lot of people said it's not fast, but it's a controlled speed. I really agree with it because it's smooth and it has a fast feeling, but it's not as fast as Zanchi. So it's really good for people who aren't as accurate with their turns because it will help you work on that. And also for probably people who can't, who are still learning to perform algorithms faster, because then you don't have to worry about overturning it if you're trying to go too fast. So, really nice cube. This is, I got the white DIY version, and I know I have the tensions kind of tight, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Because I know, probably do it once I sticker it, but I know what you can do is, because this one has the 2 layers on the corners, you can make the corners pop out and it's still fully functional. It's just you can't really corner cut with it, otherwise they pop out. Corner cutting on these tensions, do about a little less than 45, probably about 40 degrees. It's 45. Can sometimes do it. It's pretty tight too. It has about half the amount of space between the centerpiece and the core than my Zanchi does, and it can cut about just as much, so it's pretty good. Reverse, it can do, it's half, it can do about half, maybe not, maybe about, on these tensions it can only do about a quarter, but there's only about 1 penny's worth between the centerpiece and the core, so it's pretty tight. I'll probably end up loosening it, because I know this cube is like extremely hard to pop, so I'll probably put it to the same tensions as my Zanchi. But yeah, I know it's like impossible to get the edge pieces out. People usually say when you're disassembling it you want to take the corner out first. Alright, well my phone just ran out of memory, so I have to go and delete some stuff, but I'm not exactly sure how much time I'll have left, so I'll try to make it quick. But so, it's a really nice cube. If you want to have a nice controllable cube, then you can get it. It's still fast, but it just doesn't, it's not as fast as like the Zanchi or the Guhan, but it has a very nice controllable feeling. So I'll put a link in the description to where I got this cube. I got it off of the Cubicle. It has free shipping to the United States. It's usually, for me, it usually takes about 3 or 4 days, depending on if it goes over a weekend or not. This one I ordered, I believe, Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday, and I got it today. It's Monday. So they have pretty fast shipping, and it's free. This is just their lube. It's really cheap, and it still works pretty good. This one, half full, which is to here, is $3, and then all the way up to 10 is $5, and then the tip is 89 cents. So also, if you're planning on getting this lube, make sure you get the dispensing tip, especially if you're going to get the lighter lubes. I actually get the lightest one, which is 1, because if you don't have the dispensing tip, then it comes out way too fast. And so I actually ended up over-lubing my Zanchi, because when I was putting it on one of the centerpieces, a bunch of it came out and it got all over. And so make sure you get the dispensing tip if you're going to get this lube. And so, yep, it's really all I have to say. So, yep. Alright, so this is a quick size comparison between the Lunhui and the Zanchi. The Zanchi is just a tiny bit taller. You can see that. Just barely up above the Lunhui. So, yeah.